Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is thee, it is who? It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Okay, let's get into it. So, Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, I did write some notes. First off, the first opening scene, Candice and her mother. Oh my God, that woman. Now, I think Candice's mother is 2 years older than me. Lord, she needs a makeup artist. She does. She does. That opening scene, she just looks pathetic. Her makeup, I mean, I know she's a therapist or, she has her doctorate in therapy, or psychiatrist, psychologist. I don't know, but she makes enough money to pay for her and to pay for Candace's lifestyle. So you know what? Even though she looks a hot mess, she has the money. So you know what? Yeah, she's 2 years older than me. She looks a hot mess, but she has her bank account. So guess what? It is what it is. So she's at her house, and then she's just really talking down to Candace about how the couches. She said something about how the couches. I don't know if it was. She said something, but she's just very condescending. Okay, so Giselle is trying to teach her daughter how to drive. Now listen, that girl is beautiful. Her daughter. I didn't think that they were going to come out as beautiful because they were. You know how kids are at their awkward stage, but oh honey, she has taken. I don't know where she got those cheekbones or those eyes, but she's absolutely beautiful. Now, can she drive? I don't know about that. Is Giselle a good teacher? I don't know about that, but that was a cute little. Is it the Fiat, the Gucci one that Jamal left? I don't know how or why he left it. I don't know where's the Benz that he left, but that's the car that Jamal left. I always did want one of those, but they are small. But that was a perfect place for her, or car for her daughter, to learn how to drive a car. Okay, I'm on the way. I don't know what else I put. I hate when I do that. Didn't lie. Yeah, thank God. Okay. Mia. Oh, Lord. Mia, can you just please, girl, let me pull my wig down for this. Mia, can you please just say no to plastic surgery? Hey, girl, you just are all cut up, and you starting to look like a one of them dolls. You know the dolls, or what is it? Not a mannequin or whatever, that you pull the strings and they have the big cheeks with the big lips. That's what Mia looks like. Like, Mia, can you please just say no? Just that's it. That just no more. Just how they have those. Okay, so these are real. I know I have high cheekbones, but okay, so you know how women look like that, but they're straight like that, but their cheekbones stick out or whatever. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, or Lee, for having them high cheekbones and blessing me with it, so that I don't have to get face or plastic surgery, even though I'm gonna get some right here. But Mia just looks hot in the lips, in the lips. This is girl that I work with, and I hope she's okay. But she just looks the same way. Just cheekbones and the lips, and and they think they're cute. Okay, fine. You pay $50,000, $100,000 to look like Chucky, the bride of Chucky. That's on you. But Mia, just please, can you just say no to any more? Okay, can you just stop it right there? Because your face looks cut up. You're cute girl. Cute girl. Now the mama. I guess she was, on that, on the shit or whatever. And she didn't raise her or whatever. I think Mia was in a foster home. Now, considering that, she was in a foster home or whatever, she came up. I mean, I guess she met her husband at the stripper. I guess that's where you go if you want to meet a husband. Because Nene got her husband, Greg, who was a good man from strip club, and at Mia, her husband has 14 franchises. No, she didn't do bad. She didn't do bad at all. But just, girl, just stay off of that. Just stay out of the plastic surgery for your face. Now, for your body. Her body looks all chopped up too. You know what? That's her money. and she can do whatever she wants with her money. Okay, let's just go on. Wendy. Wendy. Okay, so Karen has her candles. Did she copy off of Wendy? That's what I would like to know. Who had the idea of the candles first? Because now Karen, because Wendy was the one who came out with the candles, the idea of the candles. Remember, she had her boobs, she had her, face. Oh Lord, is this another like car club that is about to go on the sideshows or whatever? But today is Tuesday. I thought they only do sideshows on Wednesday. Anyway, I mean on weekends. Okay. So who had the idea for the candles first? Was it Karen or was it Wendy? Because now Karen wants to do candles, and she says that she didn't copy Wendy because she has 3 stems or 3 wicks or whatever you call it, and Wendy only has 1. So we go to Karen, and then we go back over to Wendy. Now Karen, I have to say, I can almost guarantee you that Karen has had plastic surgery, but she does not look as bad as Mia. And I know Mia is older or younger, I think. Yeah, she has to be, because she has a little baby. And if she was in her 50s, I don't think she would be able to have a baby. Anyway, Mia, girl, just say no to plastic surgery. Anyway, okay, so Wendy, her husband was like, okay, well, what about this? She was like, what about this? And she was like, what, like she wasn't prepared for anything. Now, she's supposed to be Dr. Wendy, and, you have all these degrees and everything, but you know nothing about starting a business with Ken. I mean, like, granted, that's not your expertise, but you don't want to, even though you're beautiful, whatever, you don't want to dumb yourself down. Like, if you're going to be a boss, no, go ahead and be a boss. Just because you're prettier or your body is better, whatever, doesn't mean that you need to be dumb now. Not on this season. I like the Wendy who, made people respect her for her intelligence, not her looks. So the fact that her husband and her, were looking at the financials or, building this business, and she looked like a dummy, didn't sit well with me. It didn't. Okay, so that's the candles. Whose nails are extremely irritating? I don't know what I wrote. Ashley. So Ashley meets up with her family, and I guess they really focus on her uncle, who I guess really was like her father. But didn't we meet another uncle or something like that? Anyway, they're sitting at the table, and then Ashley's talking about how her husband wants to start a movie business, and her family's like, oh, here we go. One thing about Ashley, her sons look identical to Michael. Like, Ashley just slid them kids right on out, but they looked identical to their father. So Ashley, I just want you to have a girl. I just want you to have one more child, which should be a girl. It was just nice seeing Ashley with her family, because she is black. Well, she's mixed with black and white or whatever, but her mom is black and just raised by they're light skinned, but not as light as Ashley, but they're black, and I just like seeing, it seems like Ashley is very family oriented, because you don't see others, she's always bringing in her mom or her uncles or her family on set or whatever, and I like that about Ashley. I like Ashley, I really do. I like Ashley, I like it. Robin, I was just looking when she was on there. She just seems so pretty. And I hate to be so negative Nancy I am, but she just seems like a tomboy. She seems hella stupid. You talk like that. Beautiful though, beautiful as can be. But her husband, or her fiance, or her ex-husband, whatever you want to call him, looks like something is not right about him. His face is getting full. I mean, we all get fat. My face is like 10, 20 pounds too big. But it's just her. It seems like her husband, I don't know. Is it me or whatever? But her husband looked like he didn't look well. I'm not hoping nothing on him, but you know how you can see things through the camera when you take a picture, you know, like if I took a picture without my makeup and the wig or whatever, you could see like how dark it is around here. Like the camera really picks up things. And I'm just like, you know, I did the same thing with Tyler Perry. He puts a post on Instagram and I DM'd him. I'm like, you know, TP, are you okay? Because it just seemed like his skin, Tyler Perry, seems like his skin was oddly darker than what it is, because he's not a dark person, but it seems like he got dark all of a sudden. TP. Anyway, but Robin's husband, I don't know. So they were at a place you know, I guess she needs to expand. I think her shop is at her mom's house or somewhere, allegedly. But she needs her space, and they were saying that, you know, to rent that space is going to be $1,700 to $2,000. And they're like, ooh, you know, that is a lot, which it is. That is a lot. You know, considering that they're $100,000 over what for that house that they're building. And she was like, well, you know, if you're going to do it, you know, do it the first time. But this is not your first time, Robin. I think this is your third or fourth house that you purchased or lived in or whatever. So, you know, you're not the best with money. So I would just go in simple. But, you know, she's trying to, you know, keep up with the Joneses, keep up with the Karens, and keep up with the Wendy's or whatever. But girl, just get the house done. You can always add marble floors, whatever. You ain't got the money. Don't try and keep it. That's why you ended up damn near homeless to begin with. You spent all the money. Don't do it again. That's the problem with folks. They want to flaunt or whatever. Now, if you want to do it because you want it, okay, fine. Then do what you have to do. But if you want to do it to impress others, don't do that, honey. Just go with the basics. You know, go with some little hardwood floors or whatever. And it's, well, you can tell she don't know how to. Does she know how to cook? Girl, let me go into this next one, because this is, I don't know. I don't know how you $100,000 over budget and it's still not done. Okay, so we get to Candice. Her mother is 54, okay? She's a hot mess. But anyway, so we get to Candice, and she is, you know, preparing for her music video, okay? So then she, you know, she goes to the studio where, you know, they're practicing or whatever. And then I think she talks to Chris, and, you know, they go over the stats or whatever, what's needed for, you know, the video or whatever. Well, okay, long story short, because I'm not going to talk about this all night. They get to the video shoot. I mean, I guess they do the first part of the video somewhere at another location, and then they all meet up at the parking lot. Candice is not there. Wendy shows up. Giselle shows up. Mia shows up, and, you know, they're in their little shorts or whatever. They just didn't look appropriate to me. They're just too old to look like that. I mean, if we all saw them like that or whatever, you know, like Mel from Love in Huntsville, you know, when she wears shorts or whatever, she looks like that. You know, she's cute. They didn't look cute. Whatever. Giselle looked a hot mess. Wendy and Maya looked okay. Wendy had a problem with Maya asking Candice's mom how old she is, which is rude. It's very rude. And Wendy was right. But then Maya started talking about, well, does Chris, you know, is he getting paid to managers, which is literally none of her business. Now, if her and Candice want to talk about that on the side, okay, that's fine. But there's nothing that she should be. I hate when people ask personal questions like that. Anyway, no one's there. Then Candice pulls up, and then I guess the rest of the girls pull up, but there's no cars. So there's supposed to be cars, and the cars are not there. So they have to use the ladies' cars or some of the luxury cars. Well, they could have just did that in the first place. Okay, the cars are not there. Okay, can we pull up some of your cars? Let's keep it moving. So, you know, I don't know. They did it. You know, I don't know what the video is going to look like, but it was just so half-assed. So it cost her $10,000 to do it. Where the $10,000 maybe for the cameraman, but it was only for like a couple hours. So I don't know where the $10,000, maybe to rent the studio, to pay, you know, the dancers or whatever. I guess, you know, it was low budget. Very low budget, and it appeared that way. Okay, that's about it. That's about it. They finished the video, and yeah, that's about it. I didn't even see what's gonna happen next week, but stay tuned. Bye.